Commissioner, 2023 was a rough year for crime. I mean, we see the pictures, the videos all over social media, all over the news, the headlines, but we want to take our viewers back through this last year and really showcase just how bad crime was for people who are living in some of our biggest cities. So let's take a look at the numbers, starting off with our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Violent crimes overall, those have increased by 36%. Homicide also up 36%, plus carjackings rose a whopping 102%, most of which people who are doing the carjackings are minors. Robbery is up 84%, and a few D.C. crimes that we want to highlight would include Democrat Congressman Henry Kruller getting carjacked, and that time thieves tried to break into a Secret Service SUV that was protecting the presidential granddaughter, Naomi Biden, when even the Secret Service is being robbed. I mean, that is a bad sign. Now let's move on to the Big Apple right here. New York City crime stats are slightly down from last year. However, it is worth noting that New York City crime is still not below pandemic levels. By that metric, violent crimes overall are up nearly 30%. Murder is up more than 19%. Robbery has increased over 23%. I mean, criminals really taking advantage, taking a big bite out of the Big Apple, I guess you could say. And as for the city of brotherly love, not living up to its name so much, Philadelphia, comparing current crime rates to pre-pandemic levels, homicide up nearly 10%, retail theft spike by 142%. And get this, auto theft in Philadelphia increased 294%. Last but not least, let's take you to the windy city of Chicago. The murder rate has gone down from 2022, but everything else is up. Robbery saw a 15% increase. Auto theft is the second city. It grew by a whopping 135%. So, I mean, I don't know if you could say here that the defund the police programs are necessarily working. Your reaction to all of these 2023 crime statistics wrap-ups. Bernie, I want to go to you first.
No, listen, here's the bottom line. This has nothing to do with the police departments in New York City, Philadelphia, Chicago, or anywhere else. This has to do with the leadership. The mayors, the city council, the prosecutors, and the governors. They're allowing this to happen. They're not doing what has to be done to stop it. When you have prosecutors that's not prosecuting, when you have governors that they're not putting in the right laws to support the police, to put away the thugs and the bad guys, when you have mayors and city council members that's defunding and completely depleting the departments through attrition, through retirements and forced retirements, forced resignations, you're going to have this. And as long as you have it, the crime will continue to rise. And I want to real quick, I want to touch on something Chris said. I give Chris and the people like him that worked in the NYPD an enormous amount of credit, because the intelligence capabilities of the NYPD is unsurpassed in any municipal police department in the world. And without intel, you lose. So we need to know who's here, where they're from, where they're going, what their plans are. The NYPD collects that stuff better than anyone else, and any municipal police department. And for that matter, I would say better than the FBI and better than any state police organization in the U.S.